Good morning, Big Brother fans. It is Tuesday, July 9th, and it's a little bit later in the day, in the morning, than I have been getting these posted. I have a meeting to go to today, and so I'm actually started driving late, and I had a longer drive. And so I still have about half an hour left in my drive, and I thought I would pop on and do a quick little Carcast telling you my thoughts from yesterday. In the house, not a ton has gone on as far as major game-changing stuff. Kemi is still going to get voted out on Thursday. Sam did not use the power veto yesterday. There's some drama between Kemi and Bella. Mainly, Bella seems to be willing to talk to pretty much, I don't know, I won't say anybody about anything, but she talked to Jackson quite a bit and revealed things that were being talked about, like her and Kemi had talked about, and just information that Kemi gave her that she kind of passed on to Jackson about alliance possibilities, the possibility of a 5-person alliance thing, and just all. It was a conversation that Bella and Kemi had, and then Bella basically turned around and passed that information on to Jackson. And it really, made Kemi angry. And Bella's, argument, I think to Nick it was, is she's like, look, she's going. I have to worry about my game. But she's doing herself no favors. She's definitely not playing a very, I don't want to say sneaky game, or I don't know, but Bella doesn't have much standing within the house. Nobody really trusts her. I guess Nick kind of trusts her since Nick's involved with her, but most of the other house guests are kind of like, yeah, no, she's not someone I'm gonna, we'll keep her around for a bit, but I don't trust her as far as I can throw her. And even the girls are it's kind of interesting that Nicole and Kemi were talking yesterday, and they, in their mind, they seem to think that Bella was in a good part responsible for the Black Widows, even though we know that it was Jessica's, seemed to be the one that pushed it initially. But I guess, Bella took up quick enough that they transferred the thought that it was Bella that pushed it. So, it's just a matter of just waiting. Really, really, really just waiting. Last night was pretty slow. Christy did share, so I think I said it. I'm pretty sure I said yesterday that Jack shared. Yeah, I did do this. Jack shared that he had the power to Christy. Then Christy turned around and told Tommy. So again, I think Tommy and Christy are in really good shape. And Annalise is still, I don't know if she did last night. I haven't looked, but she's tied in with Jack, and she seems to have a pretty good idea that it's just kind of there's no big romance going behind it. So I don't know. I guess it's just kind of a bit of a fling for her. Annalise is convinced that Jack has a thing for Christy. And Christy keeps saying, I'm into girls. So, it's interesting. I'm sure we'll get some more TV time out of that at some point, or we'll get some. I guess they haven't really shown that yet. Oh, where are we at? Yeah, it's gonna be a short one, guys, because I don't have a whole lot to add. Let me look at I actually have my house guest list. Ovi and David, they're still obviously in the house. They're feeling a bit ostracized by the rest of the house, like they're being, left out of things. But you know what? They aren't playing the game actively. They're not actively in the game. They're waiting to get back in the game, and so I can understand where people don't worry about investing too much time in them. Jackson is still doing the whole, as Colette said, the car salesman angle. He's hyping stuff. got her, third or fourth to go in the list. A couple people before, and then we'll get Kat. To me, that means she's going to last quite a while, because interspersed with the easy pickings will be a couple of big names will go at some point. Nick's fate kind of hangs on Bella. He needs to shed Bella. He needs to figure out how to get loose of Bella, and I don't think he's going to. So Nick's not in good shape. Sam's proven himself to be a pretty strong competitor. He may be starting to put a big target on him. Again, I think Christy and Tommy are in really good shape. I know, again, I said before, people think Nicole's in great shape, but I just don't think she has, at this point, enough strong alliances to go super far. I think she may, to get to the end. I don't think she's going to have enough, unless she starts doing something. She's not going to have, as they talk about, have a resume to say, well, look at what I did, look at what I did. Now, Tommy right now, does he have a resume? I suppose not, but everybody kind of likes Tommy too, and they see him as part of alliances. So you can say, I was a part of the alliance. So, yeah. Cliff is Cliff. Isabel, Holly and Jackson are hanging out together all the time now. Oh, here's a side note. Somebody tweeted at me, and I'm sorry, I know it's a NorCal, I think was part of the name. I used to know a NorCal Murph, but it's not NorCal Murph. It's another NorCal Twitter handle, and said, this person says they know, they're Jackson's roommate and know Holly, and so I didn't. This guy tweeted it out there, saying, "Oh, I can't believe my roommate's on it, and I'm friends with Holly." It's like, wow, if that's true, that's kind of weird, but nobody really picked up on it. Only one person said, "Oh, we like Holly on the show," or something. And so I was like, I tweeted something. I said, this tweet is useless without pics. And And he kind of got defensive, like, what am I supposed to, what do you want me to say? And I just like, well, it's, it's kind of interesting that that you say your roommate's Jackson and Holly's your, friend. It seems like there would be a connection going into the house. And he just said, he didn't make a big deal out of it. He didn't post pictures either, but he said, no, he said, no, Holly is, he said, Holly's a friend, and Jackson, sounds like Jackson was a relatively new roommate to him. So, I don't know any more than that. I didn't pursue it past that point. I was like, oh, okay. I'm not going to try to, he doesn't seem to be dishing up any dirt and doesn't seem to be paying a whole lot of attention to things. So, I just let it go at that. It's out there. I can always go back and find the guy and see if he says anything more, but he really hasn't tweeted much since before the show started, when he said, I can't believe my roommate's on, or my friends, my roommate and friend are on Big Brother. All right, with that, I think I'm going to go. Sorry, I don't have a lot to say. It's just what it is. You guys have a good Tuesday. Should be quiet. Oh, the house guests are on lockdown for the rest of the week until probably, they might not get back out of the house until Sunday. It may be we think it might be an endurance competition on Thursday. Then they'll have to tear down for that. Then they would have the tear down and set up for the last, Panic? Was it Chaos? Was it Chaos? Or whatever. No, Chaos was this week. I think it's Panic. Nightmare, Chaos, and Panic. They'll do the Panic competition that the last 5 house guests or whoever's left will compete in. And they'll have to tear down for that and set up for the Power Veto competition. Do that on Saturday. And then maybe they'll get out in the yard on Sunday. So that's a long time to be stuck in the house. Tempers may build up. Close quarters for 16 people. All right. That's what I got. Talk to you guys tomorrow, probably. I'll likely do a Periscope. By the way, my Periscope, for some reason, stopped, wasn't linked to my Twitter account yesterday. So when I did a Periscope, it didn't tweet out. And so I had to reconnect it. That should be fixed today. I'll probably do a Periscope on the way home tonight. Early. Well, it won't be early. It'll be 5 o'clock. It'll probably be early on for me, because I will get out of my meeting at 5 o'clock. 4 o'clock Central Time. I'm in Illinois. So the meeting gets out at 4 o'clock. No, the meeting gets out at 3 o'clock. Well, at 3 o'clock, which is 4 o'clock my time. And so then I got about a 2-hour drive home. Problem is that over about an hour of that is in complete. Well, I'm in extended mode on my phone the whole time, which means I could in theory make a phone call, but I can't do any kind of data. So there will be no periscoping once I hit that spot. So I know where that spot's at, so I'll just try to do my Periscope before then. All right, I'm out of here, guys. Have a good Tuesday, and we will talk to you guys on Wednesday on here. All right? See you later. Bye.